Hello, and welcome back to Control. Jessie Phaeton finds herself as a director of Federal Bureau of Control, which is under siege of some foreign entity called the Hiss. Um, Now, the thing is that not Emily, Jessie. Emily is another character. Um, what was I talking about? Right. Jessie herself has an entity, Polaris, which is indicated by this visual that you see right now. And Polaris helped us to find the bureau, and it helps us to navigate it as well. So so that is that.
It's ridiculous. Hope's grasping at straws.
I believe I was granted a clearance level 4.
Sounds like the new director is handling things as well as
So
she can. Hell of a first day.
this is what I want to do, because this one I do remember well. Nice. Dodge efficiency and house memory. Sticky note complaint. To whom it may concern, in case you are not aware, something caused the sticky note in my office to duplicate. My office is unusable now. I will be working from home until this is resolved. You can reach me on my cell or home phone. J. Bowser, Vice Chief of Staff. Okay, some math. Now, if I remember correctly, we need to go to the Black Rock processing of the maintenance sector.
Hope wants us to compile all of Darling's data entries from the past month.
She wants us to crack.
So let's see. That is probably rather close to the energy converter's entrance, right? Hmm. I don't know. It's all quite a mess. I do know that we can go and check out the janitor's office in case there are maybe some additional assignments from him.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he alright? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him. Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
When I arrived to this place, I arrived from the janitor's office. Did I not? Yeah, that's to the coolant pump, so no, I think I might need another elevator. I also vaguely remember that there was another high clearance door somewhere nearby. Okay. At least this says janitor's office.
Oh, that Arish fellow is not a rascal. Respects his elders. Makes good coffee. It's back. What would kill a bad day? Paska mikä paska.
And that will be, okay, further in the pump station.
Where did I leave my mop again?
Of course. Oh, they're homing. Okay. I did not expect these things to actually act as a homing missiles. That was quite an unpleasant discovery. Anyway, there is a small cafeteria. With just one consumable. Alright. Wasn't me, so don't look at me. So we need to go towards the pumps now. Right? I have health and energy recovery. I can make my launch more effective, and then maybe I can just use a couple of abilities to compensate for the lack of health now. Oh, not here. Wait a second. Where? Huh. I am moderately lost. I will probably need to go upstairs for a start.
go again, Mr. Clog. You've really let yourself go.
If the item's form is different than any previously reported, then make a note describing the new form. The object's true shape and appearance are unknown. It has been known to take the form of the following objects: ring of keys, lunchbox, wrench, microscope, stapler, glasses, mail tube, spoon. The item is able to adopt the physical form of items in its immediate vicinity. The item is capable of limited physical movement, repositioning itself whenever it changes form. This only occurs when it is unobserved, physically and digitally. Because of this, the transition between shapes has never been observed. Reciting formula I-14 or I-32 causes the item to reveal itself by shuddering. The item was initially discovered within the bureau itself. Whether an agent brought it inside intentionally or otherwise, or it resided here prior to the bureau's arrival to the oldest house, is unknown. This door is still locked. Well, then probably just take another one. You don't need that one anymore, do you?
We should go down there to clear out the rest of it.
You really gotta fight the Clog, like very active. Well, yeah, I mean that's life, I guess. Oh, come on!
Goodbye, Mr. Clog.
Give me just a moment. I might need to
Sincerely
address
hope we
that,
never
but
meet again.
give me a couple of moments. Okay, I will be back with you shortly. So, hopefully we are back. Hopefully everything is visible. Let's see. All the levels look fine. Game seems to be working. So, what were we doing? We were going somewhere. I forgot where. It's been 2 hours for me. Okay, we possibly cleaned down the Clog here. Okay. It's been 2 hours for me because I'm an on-call engineer, so it's Saturday. I had to work. In the middle of my recording session, it's I'm not happy about it. It is what it is, though. Where will we go into central maintenance? Right. Why do I hear a bomb? Does somebody try to off me right now? Not interested. Okay then. Central maintenance. I will need to
Itching for some real
cross
action.
it over. Don't itch for an action. Central maintenance. This way. Central maintenance. This way. Oh crap. Yeah. Damn it. I want to have a look into abilities to maybe boost my health a little bit. I lost some health because I switched some personal mods. So I'm not... Oh, I have 7 of them. If I have 7, you know what it means? I can boost my health quite a lot. I can also boost my energy, and then I can just like throw stuff around, or I can wait a little bit. I can get another ability, and then I can launch 3 objects at the same time. Now that's gonna be a party, eh? Well, that seems to be the place then, right? Shutter recoil efficiency. It's prime mod. Okay then. Ah, that's our conundrum. I can't sprint with these things. Let's to the motel. Is this where we are going? Is there anything down this way? I have a feeling that I've been there already. Though there might be only one way to find it out. And yes, I most absolutely certainly have been there. I will say one thing, that Jesse's stamina is so much better than Alan's. Huh. Alrighty.
I don't think anyone's there, honey. Come on. We'll go to that motel we passed a while back.
Does that imply that motel is actually a real place that exists somewhere? And there are people that actually concede. So the rule of 3 has opened a number of It opened a number of rooms for me, right? And this is a straight picture, the radio is off, and the chair is... A chair is a chair. Oh, the radio is on the other side. Oh! A key. Does this mean that whatever I did in the room is worked? Because I can still play with this around. I cannot move objects over here. I can, however, move them over here. I can move the radio, the painting, the pot, and the chair. Well, the chair is not like in the table, the radio is on the right, the painting is level, and the pot is on the left, so that kind of matches, right? I would assume that the point of all this is to get the key, and I got the key. So, sayonara? And now we have a bridge. Atlas chamber.
Okay,
Black rock
we need to
processing.
find a way to Black Rock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
Atlas theory. The atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and functions are currently unknown. The specific shape and dimensions of the atlas seem to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house's usual walls, floors, or shifts. The atlas changes form but resists observation when doing so. No visual observation has been made during this change, and it only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. A previous theory was that this change corresponds to house shifts and that the atlas is of the itself. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time as the building shifts, which makes this theory doubtful. Structurally, the atlas is made of the same material as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in discovering its purpose. Alrighty then. You walked with 5, but you have not a reinforced glass door, so I hear people fighting something. You good? This is my control point now.
Hey, Fate, up here!
Now, what do we have over here? We have an opportunity to go up there and join Arish. Alright, that's all staircases. Okay, I guess we do go up then. I assume he's in control room somewhere, so I will first go in this direction. Oceanview Motel and Casino.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Oceanview Motel and Casino. Dream like haze. Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the Oceanview is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power, like the oldest house. During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in the bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were transported to the Oceanview.
What are these things are made of? Crikey.
Inside.
Okay, not my place to question that. Health recovery.
Glad to see you're still you.
Likewise.
I'm not doing so hot.
You're fine. We'll push through this.
The hiss are the ones doing the pushing, Doc.
We'll push back.
Ranger Squad Charlie 7 returned from an expedition into the Quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz.
Rupert Wells.
Our mission was to map Quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success.
What a surprise.
And did you encounter any previously unrecorded event or entity while inside the threshold?
No, nothing. Do you think we should tell him about the mermaid?
Excuse me?
Yeah, the mermaid. Horowitz here found this mermaid in the quarry, just sitting on some black rock. She was singing this beautiful song, and he was overcome with desire. She was so alluring.
I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring.
Fine, enchanting.
Did you tell your CO about this?
No. Because it didn't happen.
Nothing happened. As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Can we go now?
Fuck you guys. Get out of here.
Mermaid in the quarry. Trench's behavior. Have you noticed the recent tension between Trench and Darling? They've both been acting odd lately. Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility towards Darling's project is very unlike him. He was the one to approve all this hadron research in the first place, but after Darling unveiled those H-rays, he was livid. I personally don't see any reason not to equip Bureau staff with an additional protective device, especially not if it's as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them that strikes you as odd? Let's talk in person soon, before the next Bureau heads meeting.
0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose
Medic,
of your
what's the damage?
Kevin Horowitz.
We need to get them to a surgical station
Our mission
ASAP,
was to
but
map
I don't think they're
Quarry
stable enough to move.
Oh yeah? But they're gonna have to be. Because we are moving out and I am not leaving them behind.
Find a route
Until we
from
move
the
to.
threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost.
We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC. But Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. But we are just treading water here, and the hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and, well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
What's
You've
that
done
about?
a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base in executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
Monster, you said. That's the term that you are using.
Arish
Okay,
wasn't kidding about that monster.
Yeah, that's water bodies. Swan Boat. Item is made of fiberglass painted to resemble a swan. Foot pedals allow the item to propel forward in water. The item emits a pulse of physical force at an estimated force of possible connection to OOP5. Measuring the exact force created by the item has been hinted by concerns from the Human Resource Department. The item was seized from an activity rental service called located on the lake on Vancouver Island, Canada, after it ejected numerous riders over the course of the summer, bringing the boat to the attention of the media. The item was transported to the Bureau by helicopter. A containment specialist accompanied it, sent to recite formulas C9 through 39 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. The item was recovered and then transported by train. It arrived at the Bureau without further incident. Possible connection to OOP5. Floppy disk? Yeah. Something telekinetic. I have only clearance 4, right?
You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism?
This is a big open area and there is supposed to be a monster around here. Needless to say, I do not like it. It's a trap. That's obvious. Nothing there?
Shit! What the fuck?
Okay, we need to try to dodge it actually. Sheesh. His distorted agents are able to render themselves invisible and emit a powerful concussive blast when in close range of their target. Curiously, the His Distorted is apparently not able to utilize both abilities at once. It must make itself visible when it goes on the offensive. The His Distorted is unique in the fact that it wields a paranatural ability previously unknown to the Bureau, perhaps tapping into a yet undiscovered object of power. How does this invisibility work? Does the distorted become resonance temporarily? Does it use His resonance to refract light? The physical deformation of this particular His entity is noteworthy in its thoroughness. Clearly the human host would have died from such extreme alteration, which prompts the question, are the corrupted simply animated corpses?
Let's hurry up and find Darling's lab.
I believe this is the moment when using the shield ability to blast away would have been very useful, because the shield can take the damage from this thing, and then you blast the shield and deal damage to it.
Areas in the oldest house where, under the right conditions, when the frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The Quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where black rock comes from.
You heard that too, right?
Dimensional matter.
Black rock comes from the threshold, Quarry. So the prisms must be there too.
Contained. Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Black Rock Line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the Quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. BlackRock 665. Neighbor of the Beast. Get it? We can do that again.
Darling's key. This should get us into the Quarry.
Yep, that's a nice find. BlackRock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since it was first discovered. This report will examine how its very structure is comprised of density that nullifies all resonances with a range of 2 Hz. Bureau innovations that incorporate BlackRock will be analyzed, most notably the fire breaks, feats of engineering designed to contain any future outbreaks, attacks, or other internal threats. The goal of this report is to encourage Bureau staff to explore further innovations using BlackRock, as work in that field has markedly slowed in recent years. Ritual impulse. Okay then. Some control point to restore my health would be very nice right now.
Everything here is crazy. Weird, but it feels right. Like how the world should be. I am in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave. Even with all the horror, I'm happy. I'm sane. Or just the right kind of insane.
This is the energy converters. I thought I've seen it somewhere. And this should lead me back to the control room. Oh yeah. It's a one-way passage, is it not? I can get to the Atlas chamber and proceed from there. Cool.
Hey, remember the deal. You kill a hiss, I buy a shot.
Well, at the very least I can get over here then. Okay, let's do it again. This time not going towards the one-way path. Oh. So I could have potentially just taken elevator, right? How does it all work? How does it all connect? Are they invincible or something? They clearly are not. More? Oh, that was enough. Hello there, beautiful. NSC internal movement detected. Something sarcophagus container. Okay, I love the naming. I love the naming already. The NSC was designed by order of Deputy Chief Trench shortly before he became director. The container provides a safe method of extraction of excess energy output while acting as a humane way to house him. So, something very spiffy is going on here because there is something inside the sarcophagus and it produces, he is producing energy and we are taking the access to power the building. The coolant pumps keep the container and it's from overheating while the energy is siphoned. The energy is then conducted to the converters where it is rendered into through the use of turbine generators. The electricity produced powers the entire bureau, making us completely self-sufficient and effectively invisible on the New York City grid. After NSC-01's disappearance by some unknown manifestation of power, the occupant was restrained and the second model was built. NSC-2 possesses built-in spatial anchors that are designed to prevent any translocative effect from its occupant. Cool, so whatever was inside, whoever is inside, has escaped once, but was recaptured, right? Okay. All right. So, I mean, it looks like we can descend on our own.
Elevator's broken.
Yeah.
Gotta get down the old-fashioned way.
I saw some his guy down there. Don't want any surprises, so. Somebody's nearby. Somebody is relatively nearby. There you are. And now we may proceed. This is a personal mod. Okay. Let's go down the rarity list and deconstruct some of these. Nice. And now we have access to the quarry, where we can look for prisms. And it sounds also as if the elevator is working now. Now, since we are by the control point, I would like to use this opportunity to wrap an episode. My planning was I don't want to say ruined, it's a little bit too dramatic, but you probably can guess what I mean. Things did not work out right now as I planned them to work. So now I find myself in a little bit of a time pressure, and I am forced to wrap an episode right now. We are still around an hour, so should be good. But yeah, this is where we will call it, and we will proceed with the quarry in the next one. For now, thank you so much for staying with me. I hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay. If that is the case, please leave me a like, subscribe to the channel, or otherwise let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.